Good morning and welcome to GrainTV for May 14, 2012. To my left is Logan Burgess and I'm Brock Shimpino. Another large sell-off for the soybean complex in the overnight session. Logan, what did we see?
Yeah, Brock, well, if we hop into fire tip here, we can see that July soybean contract is now trading down 28 cents here in the early going. Kind of a big night, though, as you were saying, for soybeans in the overnight session, trading down 25 cents. We saw volume was really strong in that market. About 32,000 contracts were traded in the overnight session for soybeans. This compares to about 9,300 for corn. Also in that night session, we saw open interest reduced by about 8,300 contracts. All these things are really kind of indicative of funds exiting this market. We've been talking about it for a while here. The funds are extremely net long right now. And actually in Friday's Commitment of Traders reports, we saw that for the first week in 13 weeks, the funds actually reduced their net long position now. Right now they're sitting around 228,000 contracts net long. So they still have a lot of contracts on the table here. If we kind of hop back into the chart here for a moment, you can see that in the overnight session we did trade down against this yellow line. That's a long-term trend line that we drew off the lows that we printed back in December and into January. And this kind of comes on the heels of that move on Friday that actually traded down and printed below the 50-day moving average here. So kind of some interesting technical things shaping up. How far do we have to go? Right now on the 27-period RSI, we're only at 37. So technical traders are going to look at this thing as not being oversold until we get the RSI below 30 here. So kind of an interesting situation shaping up here. It looks like a lot of money's coming off the table. A lot of long positions are getting neutralized here. Kind of turning back to the fundamental front, though, for the grains in general. We did see Planalytics come out with crop moisture quality here report. What are we seeing there, Brock?
Yeah, kind of adding to the bearish overall tone of the market, we do see the crop getting off to a very good start. We see the crop moisture index here provided by Planalytics is looking very good right now. Very wet across much of the growing regions of the Midwest, especially in the southern Minnesota, northern Iowa areas that we've been kind of paying attention to. They were in a kind of a long drought after last summer, and now it looks like they're receiving some much needed moisture. If you take a look at how the moisture has changed from last reporting period, look at that southern Minnesota, eastern South Dakota, and northern Iowa area. They have received a lot of moisture. I was actually back there about 10 days ago. We received 3 inches of rain in the days that I was actually there. So that's a significant amount of moisture that they have received. And if you look at the soil moisture capacity, you can see that in that northwest Iowa area we've been paying attention to, it's now up to 91% full of moisture. So that's pretty good for this area.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, take a look here at this northern Oklahoma, southern Kansas region. That's now 100 on the soil moisture capacity scale. We saw the crop conditions come out here, and they're expecting a 32% larger hard red winter crop this year than what we saw in 2011. That's certainly supported by what we're seeing here. Staying on the fundamental front, this afternoon we will have crop progress come out. So it's going to be interesting to see the quality of that winter wheat crop. Also, the emergence should be reported here for the corn this afternoon. Follow us on Twitter, @GrainTV is where you can find us. We'll be tweeting when that report comes out. That wraps up our show here for Monday morning on GrainTV. Thanks a lot for joining us. Have a great rest of your day.